So we're at the stage now where we need to fit the new pipe, which starts with the Y pipe here. This is the link pipe. Now that's it's as light as a feather compared to the other one. So looking at the link pipe, it's pretty obvious that you've got your spring clips there and spring clips there. So I would say it goes like that. That's the short end is for the front cylinder, the long end is for the rear cylinder, and that's where the silencer goes. So what I'm going to do is spray a bit of lubricant around here, and hopefully it'll help it slide into there. As I say, they're only slip joints, so there's no clamps or anything on them. It's just it's just slide in and then hook it up with the spring. So that's what we'll be doing now. So let's get a little bit of lubricant of some sort. I don't think it matters too much what we use. PTFE, that'll do. Let's get a cloth. So again, it's going to require a little bit of pushing and pulling, but we're not far away even there now. Yeah, I'll just get a soft hammer. Okay, so that's snicked into place. Just needs the springs putting on and these front headers tightening up now. I think I'll tighten the headers first. So that's the header bolts tightened down. So the springs can go back on now. That's one, and then one on the other side. Okay, that's them. So now it's just a case of putting everything back down here. Belly pan, battery, coils, and then we'll get to the silencer. So bear with me while I put this lot back, which is just the reversal of the dismantling procedure. So just everything goes back in here carefully, obviously, and then we'll get to the silencer. Okay, so everything's buttoned up on that side. Heat shield is back on, coils are back in place, wiring's connected. This tray has been bolted up, so there's nothing else to do on that side now. So if we move around to the other side, we need to fit the exhaust valve eliminator. Anyway, you just plug it in and I've got some double-sided sticky tape on it there, just stop it rattling around, and I shall just stick it in that gap there and connect it up. Okay. Next job is to put the battery back, which just slides into its position like so, and then the opposite of when you remove it, you need to put the positive contact on first. As I say, put a little bit of some kind of lubricant on those if I were you, if you're doing this job. Just a little bit of petroleum jelly or something, because where this battery is situated is right where it's going to get in all the weather. And then the negative terminal. So this little cable here is just my it's just for my sat nav. And then the retaining bracket goes in place, which is held in by two 4mm again, or 4mm heads anyway, Allen bolts. That's that, and then on to the next job, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Right, so we've reached the stage now where the silencer can go on, and as I was saying at the beginning of the video, the DB killers, I managed to get them mixed up last time and got them in the wrong way round. I put them in that way, and apparently they go in that way with the lip outwards, so they go in like that, and then they're held in with a circlip. So I shall fit that one now, and then we'll put the silencer on the bike. Okay, so that's the DB killers back in. Now we're on to the silencer, fitting the silencer. This is the bracket that goes on where your rear footrests are, if you had them. I haven't got them on my bike. So you've got a choice here now. This can go in front of the bracket like that, on top of the bracket, or behind. It actually goes on top, so just remember that when you come to do it. I had a bit of a game the first time I fitted it, trying to figure out which way it went, and it goes that way. Okay, so that's the next job. I'm going to fit this now. Put a bit of lubricant around the joint. Again, this is a slip joint. There's nothing holding it on. It just pushes on. And then what we have to do is mount the bracket up, and again everything needs to be tightened up just right so it's not hitting the swinging arm here. So I'll do that again now, but I can't film it because I can't hold the camera and do that at the same time. So that's the silencer in position, and as you can see we've got a gap there now between the swinging arm and the top of the silencer, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. It's all firmly mounted. So all I've got to do now is put my little heat shield on there, carbon fibre heat shield, just held on with two small fasteners, and then the rear hugger, and then I've still got to put the belly pan back on. So I shall do that now. That's that. And then the hugger, which just goes on there like that. So I should just bolt that up, and I shall be back shortly. So we're on the home run now. Just got to put the belly pan back on, and the rear wheel. Okay, more of the same on the other side, and then the rear wheel. Right, rear wheel back on. I'd love some carbon fibre wheels for this thing. What I said about those pins having to be relocated, that's the most important thing. There's a, I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a shim there that also needs to go back. As I say, this wheel's tightened up to 230 Newton meters, but I shall be doing that later when the motorcycle's on the ground. In the meantime, I'll just nip it with this. I know it's not going to fall off. Okay, I shall tighten that up properly later on. I suppose we've got to the bit where we need to start the engine up and see what she sounds like, and that's what I shall do now. I'll open the garage door. Now I haven't got the key with me, but this bike is keyless and you can put code in and it'll start, so I'm just going to put the code in and then start the bike up. That's it, it's accepted the code, so let's give it a go. So everything we've taken off the bike is in this bag. So that's the silencer, the hugger and the exhaust valve. These are my cheap scales from Costco, but we'll see what they come up with. So there we go. Right. I don't know if you can see that, but that's 10.54 kilos. I'm going to call it 10.4. So 10.4 minus 4.6. What's that? 5 point whatever. Anyway, it's half, isn't it? 4.6. It's 9.2. Yeah, it's more than half the weight. So yeah, that's well worth saving. I think you'll notice that when you ride it. Well, I did last time anyway. So I'm calling that job done. I hope it helps somebody out in the future if they decide that they're going to do this job. As I say, it is doable. Take your time. Don't go breaking things, and you know, you can do it. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now.